now, the encounter which took place in Baramulla on Thursday and left 2 terrorists dead caused massive property damage in the area. 2 school buildings were destroyed and other schools in the district have been closed down for the past 10 days as the area is still littered with leftover explosives and unspent ammunition. My colleague Fareed now joining me on the phone line with more. Fareed, good afternoon. We understand, that education, the children's education in the valley is having to pay the price because of this encounter. Let's remember that raged on. Give us a sense of what's happening on ground. We understand schools have been shut for the past 10 days.
Yes, that's right. Schools are shut and in fact 2 schools were completely destroyed in this encounter. We've seen that almost every encounter leads to a lot of loss as far as civil property is concerned. In this case, this encounter that raged on in the Bandipai village of Baramulla. It's a hilly area and unfortunately in this encounter that lasted for more than 24 hours, there was very heavy exchange of fire. And we've seen that there were many buildings that got damaged, including 2 schools. Now, the locals, the students say that it took them a lot of effort, a lot of toil, years of hard work to ensure that these buildings come up. And unfortunately, within a few hours, they were destroyed in this encounter. Now, they want that the government should immediately, swiftly reconstruct these buildings. To add to that, for the last, in fact, 5 days and still for some time, the schools, the other schools may not function because there are explosives that are around, unexploded grenades, shells, which are still there, and that's why the authorities have basically kept that area away from the civilians. So that is the other challenge in totality. Is the students who have in fact suffered because of this encounter, and this really is the story of almost every encounter where unfortunately it is the civilians who get sandwiched. They are the collateral damage and huge loss they suffer, be it their houses, properties, and in this case, the schools. Now, as I said, they're demanding that the schools be reconstructed because, as we know, that it is a far-flung area, and we also know what it takes to wake up the government. These people say that for years they went from pillar to post to government offices and finally got these buildings up. And as they were in the process of making them functional, this encounter hit the area and everything was lost. So this is really a huge loss for the students there. Now they're demanding that they...
We seem to have lost the line there with my colleague Fareed, but he's taken us through the sorry state of affairs in Baramulla. Let's remember, as the schools have been shut for the past 10 days.
जो हमारे स्कूल की बहुत बुरी हालत है और जो हमारा पुराना स्कूल था उसमें भी बहुत ही खस्ता हालत है और जो ये स्कूल जो आप देख रहे हैं यहाँ हम नए शिफ्ट हुए थे लेकिन शिफ्ट होने जा रहे थे। हमारा एजुकेशन सफ़र हो रहा है और हमें 10 दिन की छुट्टी मिल रही है। हमें बहुत दुख हो रहा है। हम चाहते हैं कि हम स्कूल जाएं। जो कि हम यहाँ पे एक पुरानी बिल्डिंग में पढ़ रहे थे, पुराने स्कूल में पढ़ रहे थे, लेकिन हमने अब नई बिल्डिंग बनाई थी। यहाँ पर प्राइमरी स्कूल जो था हमने यहाँ पे नई बिल्डिंग बनाई थी, लेकिन वो शुरू होने से पहले ही बिगड़ गई क्योंकि आप लोगों को तो पता ही होना चाहिए यहाँ बांडीपाइन में जो इनकाउंटर हुआ है उसी की वजह से इस स्कूल में ये स्कूल ख़त्म हुआ है और 10 दिनों की छुट्टी की वजह से भी हमारा बहुत नुकसान हो जाएगा।